I'm done. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely broken. I don't even want to shout because how can I shout? The performance of the team was good. We outplayed Manchester City. We were better than Manchester City. We played really well today, and I should come here and I should be proud of the team because today they played really well. We should have won this match 3 or 4-0 today, and I'm not joking. We smoked Manchester City today, but again, I just can't come here and give the credit to the team when again we have bottled a match against Liverpool in the final. We could have been 3 or 4-0 up by 90th minute, did not take our chances, and in the end we cried. And again, it's the same old story. But right now I can't even cry because was it something I like? It came out of the blue. It surprised me. No, it's been the story of Chelsea at the Wembley Stadium. It's been something we've been experiencing for a very, very long time. The same old stuff. War robbing us again at Wembley Stadium. The same old story. The players waste chances. The people go the manager out, but again it's the same old problem. And then we concede a late goal, and again we go out of the competition at the Wembley Stadium, which has become a curse. I don't even want to talk about the players who have been I'm so sorry, guys. Again, this internet, my mood is already disappointed. The team has absolutely disappointed me again today. And again, this internet is playing just 3D chess with me. So I apologize. And thank you to Gaurabai to remain in the chat. And Gaurabai is the same old story like we have been discussing on Instagram every time. How much time can we keep blaming the manager when the team just keeps on missing easy chances, like being their own worst enemy? And again, like I have a lot of love and respect for Nicolas Jackson because I do think he's a very, very good and brilliant footballer. Everybody who has followed this channel for a very long time will know how much I've always praised Nicolas Jackson, how much I've been on the train of Nicolas Jackson hype, how much I really believe in his talent, and how many times have I really said that Nico Jackson is a brilliant, brilliant footballer. He's a really, really good footballer, and a good player who has a lot to learn. But one thing I've always said on the channel for the people who remember is I've always said that Nico Jackson cannot be a striker for a top 6 side in the Premier League, and he still isn't a proper striker for Chelsea in the future. He can be a shadow striker, he can be a left winger, he can be a right winger, he can play behind the striker or play as a second striker, but he will never be a striker for Chelsea in the future. He still has a lot to learn. He still has a lot to do. And again, he still has a lot to learn. He still has a lot to do, and he still has a lot to learn in his game. His finishing is still really disappointing. It is still something which, for me, he has to learn a lot. He has to do better. His finishing is still something that is really lacking in his game. Like missing those sitters, it is absolutely unacceptable. It is absolutely unacceptable to miss those chances. But can I really come here and blame him again? I just can't. How many times can I really come here and blame him? I believe he's a really, really good footballer. I do think he has a lot of good talent. I do believe he has got a good play in him. But when you keep missing those chances, it is really, really unacceptable. And I can't defend him again and again and again. I've always said I'm going to be on Nicolas Jackson hype train. I'm going to back the boy because I do believe he has a lot of talent. He's a very, very good footballer. He's a brilliant footballer when the ball is on his feet. Good hold up play. The way he builds up the play, the way he carries the ball is driven. Really good player, but But one thing I've always said is he cannot be a striker for a top club. He can be a shadow striker, he can be a left winger, but not a striker. And again, he misses those easy chances, but something I've seen from Jackson for a long time. And after that, a clear handball, robbed again. But how many times can I come here and keep crying? It's been the same old story for a very, very long time. We create chances, we play well, and then we are robbed by a decision, and then everything goes wrong. That was a clear penalty any day of the week. I just don't know what's really going on at the VAR. Like, you have got VAR technology to see those things, and if you can't even see those, what's the penalty for a VAR? That's a clear pen any day of the week. That is a clear penalty, and we should have got a penalty, and we have been robbed today. But again, am I surprised? Not. I just can't keep coming here and always making referee excuse. They are pathetic at their job. They don't deserve to be working in such a big league. We know that. But again, we were our own worst enemy. There's no point coming here and crying every time. That's the reality. Referee robbed us again, but we also were our own worst enemy. And again, now it's time to go to slice, people. So people who are watching, please do at least like the stream, like the video, share it so more people can join. And we can have a very good discussion on Chelsea today, because people, there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to digest. And again, it was just the same old that we've been witnessing for a long time. You can see with the thumbnail as well, Pochettino on the left side, disappointed, and he will get all the blame again. Handball, robbed again. And then Nico Jackson did everything fantastic. But when it came to the final box, he was absolutely pathetic again in the final box. His finishing, it was again the same old Jackson in terms of finishing his chances. And first of all, I put up flowers for Pochettino, because I think for mostly every Chelsea fan is going to get pelters again today. And see, I'm neither Poch in, I'm neither Poch out. If you want to ask me which side I'm more on, I'm more towards Poch out, because this team should never be ninth and he should be doing better. His subs are still really awful. And again, he should be doing better. He should be a bit more hard on the plays, in my opinion. So I do believe that, yes, if you are Poch out, there are more favors to be Poch out. But to be really honest, I've always said on this channel, this side is not improving and becoming a top 4-5 side overnight with any change of the manager. We still have a lot to learn. And the manager, again today, like he has done this season 2 times, out-coached Pep Guardiola. How many times can we say this about the manager? He out-tactic, he out-maneuvered, he got everything spot on against Pep Guardiola again. He again went with a 4-4-2 formation. He again got it spot on. In the first game of the season, 4-4 draw, a 1-1 draw at Etihad Stadium. And again, he has got each and every time right against Pep Guardiola. But again, we let him down. In the last game at the Etihad, Sterling should have wrapped his chances up. Jackson should have wrapped his chances up. And we could have been 2 or 3-0 up by halftime. Again today, Nico Jackson should have had a hat-trick. He misses simple chances. And again, Pochettino's hard work is undone. Can his subs be better? Absolutely. Can his post-matches can be better? Absolutely. Should he be doing better at Chelsea? Absolutely. But he cannot go there and teach his guys to put the ball in the back of the net. That is something the players themselves will need to do. That is something they will themselves need to be composed. And I think we have so many young players that they just absolutely shite themselves when they're in front of goal. That's the way with so many of the young players we've got. Bar Cole Palmer, we have no proper finisher in the team. All are erratic in front of goal, and that's been the reality. I think Poch again, he did a fantastic job against Pep Guardiola. He outcoached him today again. But again, the team let him down for me. You can criticize Poch for the whole season. That's a preview. You can be Poch out. That's a preview. I respect it. But I think if you're blaming him for today's game, I think that is short-sighted. And that is just absolutely having an agenda on the manager when he has got everything spot on today. I think today he got each and everything spot on. But the players just let him down. The players let the manager down. The players, for me, most of them let the fans down. And I think you cannot blame the manager for that. I think Poch, he deserves his flowers today. He got it spot on. He got it actually spot on, and we should have beaten Manchester City 3 or 4-0 today. I can't ask more from the manager. The players, the striker, the attack, again let the manager down. And that's the only thing I can say. We went 2-2 with Manchester City for the 3rd time, and we should have smashed them 3 or 4-0. That says my manager's done well, but it's the players that let him down. And that takes me to another slide to discuss, and that is Nico Jackson. And I think we need to have a long discussion on Nico Jackson now. Because on this channel, if you follow this channel, you will like the video, you've subscribed, you will know that I always do a 5 things learn after each match, whether we lose, whether we win. And I always say that Nico Jackson is an absolutely brilliant footballer, good with dribbling, good with hold-up play. He carries the ball well. He's an intelligent striker. He gets into the right position. But one thing Nico Jackson can't do, which is the bread and butter of a striker, is to put the ball into back of the net. And I've been saying it for a long time. If next season Nico Jackson is the only number 9, he's going to remain the same. Nico Jackson can be a very good left winger. He can be a very good second striker. He can be a really, really good shadow striker and could be a really good competitor for the new striker. But if Chelsea want to go forward, we need a striker who is going to put 20-25 goals past the opponent every season. And I think that is why we need to go for a Victor Osimhen and play Jackson behind him. Because in front of goal, Jackson is one of the worst we'll see. As a footballer, he's absolutely amazing. But when it comes to front of the goal, I just can't defend him anymore in front of goal. What he did today is of a player who is not confident in front of goal. He went past the keeper for no reason. He waited, made a poor pass when he should have just blasted it at the first opportunity. He missed a simple header when he threw it straight at the goalkeeper. He missed another chance which is the same as the first one. And that is where your ruthless striker is at least putting the ball in the back of the net in the first time of asking. Yes, Harry Kane also misses chances. Yes, Haaland also misses chances. But those guys have like 30 or to 25% of conversion rate. Nicolas Jackson is at like 10 or 11%. And that is not acceptable. He's a brilliant footballer. He can still be in the team. He can play as a second striker, has a left winger. But when it comes to giving you 25 goals a season, he cannot do that. He cannot do that, and I can't even blame him. I just feel he's not good enough in front of goal. He hasn't got that confidence. He hasn't got the ability. He hasn't got the killer instinct. So how much time can he keep going here every time crying that we need a striker? We knew this last season. The board failed to bring a striker. Now, whether they sack Pochettino, whether they keep Pochettino, this summer, we need to go and sign a striker of the ilk of Victor Osimhen. Whether it's Osimhen, whether it's Ivan Toney, I don't know. That is something that is up to the scouting team to do what they really want to do. But right now, young David Washington is not the answer. David Fofana is not the answer. And Nico Jackson is better than all of them. But as a striker, he's not good enough. And we need to do more. And neither Armando Broja is the answer. We need to go in the market. We need to get a striker in the ilk of like Victor Osimhen. And that is the only way I think we can go forward. This is not the way we can really go forward as a team. We need to sign a striker this summer. We need to be ruthless. And Nico Jackson, for me, should be starting in the team. He should be like playing like a second striker. But he cannot be the leading number 9 for a club like Chelsea with that type of finishing in front of a box. I love Nico, but that today was unacceptable today. And I can't defend him today. I just can't defend him even if I want to. He was really, really disappointing today. And that takes me to VAR. Same old stuff. Again, an absolute disgrace. They just changed the rules when it really works in the narrative. See, we all know they want a Manchester derby. Let's not lie. Chelsea with Manchester United is not going to sell for the media. Is not going to sell worldwide. City with Manchester United is going to sell for big money. So we know about the reality. Now, I'm just saying that's my opinion. I'm not putting any allegation. I just think we knew that. And again, it's the same old story with the VAR. They just keep manipulating the rules. Sometimes they say that if the hand is in an unnatural position, it's a penalty. Then they say it's accidental. Are you foolish? The person sitting in the VAR should be tested for alcohol, because just tell me an explanation of how did he see this replay and did not give a penalty. I'm not even saying Manchester City are cheats. I'm not even saying that VAR is the reason we did not qualify for the final, because we are our own worst enemy. I cannot come here and really give to referees every time. We are our own worst enemy, and referees are still the worst thing in England. Every team faces bad decision. There's no point about crying about it again and again and again. But my only thing that I want in this is the audio of what the referee was thinking in their mind, because I am frustrated. I don't care about the match today. What's gone, that's gone. I don't care about the decision, because these things happen. But what I want is a video of what was going in the head of the dumbass, that stupid person that is in the VAR, to give an explanation of why he did not award this a penalty. What was going through his mind? Because if not us today, some other team is going to face it in the future. And I think big discussions need to be had. He was seeing this. This was an unnatural position. Jack Grealish stopped the ball to going in front of the goal. This is not good enough. This is an absolutely atrocious decision. And that should have been a penalty any day of the week. That hand is in unnatural position. The hand is here. When you sit in front of a wall, you sit like this. You are like this when you're in front of a wall, or you're like this. That is the way the players stand. Jack Grealish is doing like this. This is unacceptable. How that is not a penalty? That is a disgrace of a decision. And again, we know what Howard Webb is going to do. Oh, we demoted the referee. He has been sent to the championship. We are sorry for this decision. We are really sorry you did not go to the final. But you are an idiot, Howard Webb. You are an absolute idiot. We have known you for a long time. And you and all the war in England is an absolute disgrace of idiots that don't know what they're doing. And I'm not just saying it for my team. Each and every team gets robbed. And that's the reality with these idiots who don't know what they're doing. They're overconfident in their skills. And they don't even want second opinion. And that's the reality. You cannot call a person stupid who wants to learn, but the person that never wants to learn, he repeats those mistakes again and again. That's a stupid idiot. That's an absolute stupid idiot, like Chris Jericho will say, stupid idiot. That was a ref today, and there's no point crying about it because they have an agenda against Chelsea. We are mid-table clubs like West Ham, Newcastle, Brighton. We have been, bro, for a very long time, bro. We have been. This is something, bro, I've said on my channel for a long time that I've accepted it. I know we have fallen as a club under Todd Bowley and their ownership. We have signed so many young players. We are just a yo-yo club right now that's going to be top 6, top 7 in the league. And that's it. This is why we can say sack, Poch and everything. But this project needs a lot of time. And right now, it is only going in the middle way. Sack director, sack medical staff, bring back Peter Cech, Thomas Tuchel, build from scratch. Bro, I will love that to happen. But that is never going to happen. Iqbali will never ever bring Thomas Tuchel back. Iqbali will never bring Peter Cech back. He will sign more Brighton people. He will sign another 16-year-old wonder kid. He's again going to go and sign some youngster, Benjamin Sesko somewhat. And that's the way this Chelsea team will go through. That's the reality, bro. If we are a smartly run football club, we go and bring in a Mike Maignan, a Victor Osimhen, and we go for the Premier League this summer and kill it and try to go for the top 3, top 4. Because we are just 2 or 3 players away from being a really good side. A top-class goalkeeper, a top striker, and a top winger. And we are really set for the years to come. But we need good quality players. And they are going to sign another 19, 20, 21, 18, 17, 16-year-old. And that's the reality with this ownership. So there's no point crying about it, bro. We know this ownership. They're not going to change. And that's the reality with them. And on this topic, guys, what else can I really say more? The referees have robbed us again. The idiots at the job. And let's not be surprised what has happened. That's the reality with them. And now coming on to another one. And it's just Wembley curse lives on. I just really don't know, man. I just really don't know why we go even to Wembley. I think we should already wave the white flag in. Because when we go to the stadium, nothing works for us. Whether the decisions, whether everything, it all goes against us at the stadium. It's just one of the worst stadiums right now as a Chelsea fan we can visit. We lose each and every time. And it's all painful losses. And the man of the losses is the same. We dominate the game. We miss chances. And then we pay the price. Against Leicester City, Tielemans scored a goal. We were cheated. Then again, against Liverpool, Lukaku goal should have stood. We were cheated. Again today, we were cheated. Mason Mount hitting the post and missing easy chances. Nico Jackson missing sitters after sitters. Cole Palmer in the first match against Liverpool missing easy chances. And we keep on paying these prices. How many times can we keep on blaming the manager? We should have won all the matches and we throw it away. Like it or not, guys, has a great site person says, Site TV, one of the best content creators on the planet. We are a spicy Tottenham now. We are an absolute spicy Tottenham because we have become that. We are a spicy Tottenham in disguise in blue because we have become what we laugh at Tottenham. Tottenham are a team who are always near but yet so far, and that is what Chelsea have become. We are so near but yet so far, and that's the reality with Chelsea. That's an absolute reality with this Chelsea team right now. This is what happens when you have Brighton staff, Salzburg staff, proper mid-table mentality. Bro, that's a reality. Like when we signed these people, we knew we were going for mediocre and mid-table mentality. And that's the reality. The new board, they only want top 4 and they only want to earn Champions League money. So I'm not surprised. Todd Bowley here is not to win this batch trophies. He's here to earn his money from Champions League and I'm not surprised. He's an investor. He wants to earn his money. He wants to make Iqbali happy and that's the reality. But what I did not expect for them to do is to make us an absolute mid-table side, sign the most youngsters in the world, and just make a teenage academy and puberty team here. And that's what they've done. And when you do the mistake all the time, it's just about coaching and training. It is a bit of coaching which I can blame on this season because we should not be 9. But bro, you cannot blame the finishing on Poch today. This is just young players who are very young right now. Nico Jackson is a very good footballer, but he's still a nervous player. He was a bench player at Villarreal. He's playing in this pressure environment for the first time. We need to give the guy a bit of slack and give him time. You go on to Caicedo. This is his third full season in Premier League. He's still very young. You go on to Cole Palmer, who is absolutely destroying the league, but he's still a very young player. Gusto is young. Enzo is young. You go on to Disasi. You go on to players like Bariashvili. You go on to Petrovic. This team is of players who have got all the potential in the world, but they're kids right now. We just can't blame them. They're learning. They're in the learning stage. What we need to blame is the sporting directors who thought when you assemble all of these people together and the results were going to come. We just needed to go in the summer transfer window, sign just some bit of experience, and we could have been really going to good heights. But sporting directors, the owners, they went so wild with this project that they went for every youngster in the world. And now we have team, bunch of bottlers, youngsters, and they still have a lot to learn. And that's the reality with this team, people. That is an absolute reality with this team. Please, people who are watching, I know it's disappointing to ask right now, but bro, if at least you can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video, it will really, really mean a lot, man. And bro, look at Pep, how he changed the game by one substitution. Poch was doing subs in 88 minutes. I agree with that, bro, but let's be really, really honest. Chilwell came on and he destroyed us. Sterling came on and was not impactful. Disasi, not good enough. So, bro, did he have some players who can really change the game? Like Poch is Spursy, I agree. I agree. But Pudin, bro, answer me this question, bro. What are Chelsea under Todd Bowley Nigbali? We are saying Poch is Spursy. Do you think we are not Spursy right now? Do you think we haven't become Spursy? Do you think today Nagelsmann even wins this game? No. Because Nagelsmann cannot go there and teach his players to score from 5 yards. That is what non-manager can't do. Poch coached a perfect game today for 60-70 minutes, and we should have been, bro, 3 or 4-0 by halftime. But when the players go and miss these chances, bro, I just can't blame the manager, bro. When the manager did such a good job in the first half, he coached a proper win, but the players went there and everything just went to absolute shite. And that's been the reality of what we have become. That's been the reality of what we have become as a team. We are just young, we are bottlers, and that's what we have been for a very, very long time. We have just become what we really loved at Tottenham, at Arsenal. We have just become the bottlers, and that is not something you like to hear, but that is what we have become, whether we like it, whether we don't like it. That is something we have really, really become, people. And coming on to the next man, Jackson is Poch signing between. No, bro. He is not a Poch signing, bro. Pudin, bro, you have got this wrong. He is not a Poch signing. He was signed like Poch. He was a player that was signed by Paul Stanley and Lawrence Stewart. Pochettino has no say on the signings. Like, bro, you will be surprised to hear, but Poch did not want Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was a Joe Shield signing. Like, Pudin, bro, we do not sign players on the basis of the manager. These players are signed on the basis of the potential, the money they can bring, the wages, and this is all signed by Paul Vistani and Lawrence Stewart. This is what Chelsea have become under the new model under Todd Bowley. We only go for players on the basis of data, because let's be honest, if Pochettino got the right on the transfer, he will never ever have signed Enzo or a Caicedo, because he would have gone for a midfielder with a 6-foot height and who is really strong. That is what Poch always wants in his team. Poch has no say on the transfer, my brother. And guys, now on the very important part, something we don't like to say, something which really hurts. But guys, this is an absolute reality. We have become the spicy Tottenham. We have become the spicy Tottenham. We can laugh, we can cry, we can really say here that we aren't that. But guys, we have become a spicy Tottenham now. Let's be honest with it, guys. What's the difference between us and Tottenham Hotspur when we are doing the same old mistakes? We have become the spicy Tottenham. We laugh at Tottenham for the same things we are doing right now. We go at Wembley, we bottled it. We have got many young players. We have no idea on which direction we are going as a club. And let's be brutally honest, this is something the Spurs used to do. And we have just become a spicy Tottenham. Whether we like it, whether we don't like it, but we have become that. We just go to Wembley, we get a participation certificate, we try our best, and we come out as short-handed as we have been. That's been the reality. We could not beat under 23 Liverpool side. We lose again. And see, I'm not being negative. I love my team. I'm proud of the players. But you cannot be proud every time. Like, you cannot go on and keep losing again and again and again at Wembley. at some time you have to say that you have to do better. You have to learn to reach the final line. I always can't come here and say I'm proud of the team, they're fantastic, they're young. At some point, they will have to take the responsibility. And so far this season, when the big opportunity has arose for the team, we have thrown it away. Whether in the Premier League, dropping points to Arsenal, whether in the Premier League in the big matches, or whether in the Carabao Cup, whenever we have the big opportunities, we have bottled it. We have bottled it. And like it or not, people, even if it makes us sad or angry, we have become what we really lamented Spurs for, and that's the reality. We are the spicy Tottenham right now. We play the same way. We play good football. We give opponents a good match. We go to the final whistle and then we lose. And this is why I keep on saying we have become a participation trophy team. Try our best, do our best, and let's shake hand and go away. And that's the reality with this, guys. So there's no point in getting away from it. That's the reality. That's what they have become under the new ownership. And they can only change if you go there and really reach the final line at some opportunity. We win the game. And that's the only way we're going to change it. Because right now, we have become that sort of team. Whether we like it, whether we don't like it, we have become the new spicy Tottenham. That takes me to this one. And what I say about Ben Chilwell. See, I will never lie. I've always rated Ben Chilwell really highly. That season under Thomas Tuchel, he was one of the best left backs in the world. But after that injury, he's just not a footballer we have known. After injury, his career has gone downwards and he's just lost his pace. And I think right now, he's not good enough to even play for a top 10 side in the Premier League. It hurts. It really hurts because I always thought this guy had a lot of talent. It really hurts for me to say this, but I think it's time for us to go past Ben Chilwell. We should have kept Marseille, but now he'll go to Dortmund. I think this summer, Luis Hall is gone as well, so we need to go there and sign a player. Cucurella ain't good enough, and Chilwell is just absolutely awful. He's just absolutely awful right now. I love him to bits. I've always loved Ben Chilwell, but I can't keep defending him anymore. Ben Chilwell needs to go. He really, really needs to go. What he really did in this opportunity, I can't defend him, people. I can't defend him. He's a vice captain of the team. He's one of the most senior players in the team. If Jackson did that, if any one of the other players did that, they will get pelters from the fan base. What Chilwell did today, unacceptable. Simple pass. He's doing what we used to laugh at Daniel James for. Head down, running like an Usain Bolt. That is not what football is about. And that is what Ben Chilwell did today. And that is what an unintelligent footballer does. Ben Chilwell, love you, bro. But I think it's his time. And I just can't even defend him. Absolutely pathetic. And first of all, congrats to Manchester City fan. Big up to my brother. After a long time, I've seen you, bro. And good to see you, my brother. You guys couldn't take a chance and we made you guys pay. Absolutely, bro. And you deserve to go to the final. When you don't take a chances, you pay for it. And you did that. Best of luck to you in the final. I hope most probably that you'll get Manchester United, I think. But let's not be really counting down commentary. But I do believe you'll get Manchester United in the final. And it's going to be another good final. But I think you just have too much quality for them. Good for you guys. Most probably a double. And congrats to you, bro. But to be really honest, we have just ourselves to blame. We played a really good game for the third time. But again, we just could not take our chances. And this photo, this is one of the reasons we just don't do well. We can criticize Nico Jackson, but at least he's young. But I cannot defend players like Sterling or players like Chilwell. And this image, Chilwell has just embarrassed himself as a footballer. He's a really good professional. I will always love him. I still always rate him. But I think after the injury, his career is finished. That injury has killed him. That injury has killed a fantastic left back. And the Juventus match will always live in my memory as a day when the formidable Chelsea just got ended. And Chilwell was one of the casualty of that. Love Chile to bits. But right now, he's just not good enough. He's just not good enough. And that takes me to Thiago Silva, people. If you are on the account of X and you have seen Thiago Silva videos, he was crying today. Thiago Silva was crying today after the match. It hurts, man. It hurts. Like seeing Thiago Silva cry because this was his final chance at Chelsea to win a trophy and it's gone away from him. He will end his Chelsea career with just winning a FIFA Club World Cup and a Champions League. It's still a great way to end his career at Chelsea. But today was the last chance for him to win a trophy at Chelsea. He's going to leave us in the summer. And again, we failed Thiago Silva. I love Thiago Silva. He was immense today. Last time you won against us was... Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like in the Premier League, we beat you. In the Premier League, the last time we beat you was at before the Champions League final. And that's it. Like, we haven't beaten you in 3 years. We have drawn 2 matches, but we haven't beaten you, bro. And again, Thiago Silva was absolutely immense. He was sensational. He did his best along with Trevor Chalobah, but again, it was the attackers who let the team down. And seeing Thiago Silva cry broke me as well, man, because I love him to bits. I love this person. I love this human being. He's been a legend for us, and he does not deserve to go with just Champions League trophy. But that's the way it's going to be. Trevor Chalobah, superb again. I think I've always said that he's a player who should be rated more. The fan base never give him his flowers, but he's a player who always gives you at least a 7 or 10 performance. He's a very, very good player. He's a fantastic player. He always does well. And I think he should have been a player who should always have been above the pecking order for Disasi. He was injured and that Poch never gave him chances. But now finally Chalobah is getting chances. I know for the board he's just a pure profit. But if you give me something this season, I'll keep Trevor Chalobah because he's a leader. In big matches, he always steps up. And he's a person who understands Chelsea. He was again really, really good today. Thiago Silva is a legend. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Big fan of Thiago Silva, even though he's a brilliant. Absolutely, my brother. Big respect to you as well. I think he's an absolute legend of the game. And to see him cry just broke me, man. But I think to be really honest, as Chelsea fan, we all are broke now. The difference between us and Thiago Silva is we've cried at tears absolutely this season and every opportunity. The tears have also dried up now. How many tears can we keep bringing? But for players, it might be the first time. And for Thiago Silva, it's the last time he had a chance to win trophy with Chelsea. Love him to bits. And thank you, Thiago Silva. I love you to bits, man. And Cole Palmer, he did his best again. He was again really, really good, dangerous. Not absolute best because City really nullified him. But when he got the ball, you knew his magic. But even then, how many times can he keep carrying us? He has to be the finisher in the team. He has to be the creator in the team. He cannot keep doing everything on himself. And that's a reality situation we are in right now. He has to carry this team on his alone. He has to keep doing everything on his own, and he can't keep doing that. That's the reality. Other attackers need to step up. Madueke, Sterling, Mudryk, all need to step up. But in reality, no one from them really steps up. And that's been the reality with us. And people, now going on to the play ratings. People who are watching, please, I will really admire you all if you can like the video, subscribe to the channel. Because that will really mean a lot to the channel. That will really mean a lot and show your support to the channel. Please, people, do like, do subscribe. Because your support in the channel, people, really, really means a lot. Please do it because you are the people that make this channel and I love you all to bits. And now, coming out of Petrovic, some people are saying that he could have done better for the goal. I don't think so. He did his best. Some people are saying he could have used his hand, but that was a very good cross from Kevin De Bruyne. He's one of the best football on the ball. It was hit at a very good power. And I think Petrovic did well. I think, to be honest, some person should have been marking Bernardo Silva. The players were sleeping. And Bernardo Silva was smart enough. He put it in the back of the net and gave Manchester City the goal and the trophy. And that's the reality. Petrovic, for me, has to be a 7. Did his best, made some good saves. And I love Petro to absolute bits. Now coming to Malo Gusto, and I think again Malo Gusto was good today. Could he have been better? Yes. But I still believe this is a really good game. He won a lot of his interceptions, duels. Attackingly, he tried to do his best. Combined sometimes really well with Noni Madueke. So I think again it was a customary Gusto performance. Top player, one of the positive of the season, bar Palmer, and a really good player. Like when I say I don't even talk about us not having a fit Reece James, for us to not having Reece James in the game, that shows how good Malo Gusto has been for us. And he has been one of the best right back of the season in the Premier League, one of the best in England, and he's done a fantastic job this season. He has been really, really good. He deserves his flowers, he deserves his credit because he has been absolutely sensational this season. Now I imagine how dangerous Chelsea would have been if they did not let KDB and Salah go. Bro, it hurts. It absolutely hurts. But bro, to be really honest, in that time when we let them go, we still had an Eden Hazard, we still had a Diego Costa, Willian, Pedro, Kante, so Fabregas. So to be really honest, we did not miss them a lot because we still had world-class players. But right now, you can give me any players back now because we are a very young side right now and we have a lot to learn. We have a lot to learn and a lot to go forward. And Thiago Silva, people, today was absolutely immense, people. He was really, really immense. And I think he put his heart out in the game. Yes, he had a bit of tough moment, which is not his mistake. That was a mistake of Cucurella giving a poor pass and the team being very young and nervous. But I think Thiago Silva was absolutely fabulous today. He was again really good. He did a fantastic job. And I have to give him credit where he's due. I think he really, really did a good job today and deserves a 7. That takes me to Trevor Chalobah. And I think Trevor Chalobah, for me, people, has to be a 7 as well. Defended his heart out, did his best, and I love him to bits. For me, Trevor Chalobah, for me, people, has to be a 7. Did his best, tried his best. And to be really honest, he's still one of the most reliable players we have in the squad. I strongly believe Chelsea good days will come back soon. Hopefully, my brother. Hopefully, my brother, it comes back, man. But to be really honest, I still think it's very far away. I still think we might finish this season in the top 7. I do believe next season we will be in the top 5. But to be really honest, bro, I still think we are 2 years at least away from good days. And that is me being very realistic, very positive as well, that everything goes well. That's only I can say we are still 2 years away. And that's the reality. And Cucurella, for me, people, I think he could have done better. He did not start the game well. Attackingly, he had so many opportunities to make the crosses, but he did not. But overall, he still did his job. And comparison to Ben Chilwell and the other players who can play on the left side, he's still the best person we have got. And again, Mark Cucurella did his job. I have to praise him because since he has come back from injury, he has still been a consistent 6 or 7 out of 10 performer. So I have to give him credit where it's due. And angry, absolutely, bro. Like, it hurts, man. It really hurts. Rest in peace to him. All love to him and his family, bro. I was myself broken. Like, when I saw that news, bro, I was myself broken. And I just cannot even think, bro, what's going on with his family. I just can't. Like, his age and everything, that is no age. That is no age. And I will just say my condolences are to his and his family. All love to him. He's a hero as a Chelsea community person. I will always love him and respect him. And for any person in this world, there is no age to go. Just people, I will say life is unpredictable. Love your family. Enjoy your life. Because you never know when the life can go. You never know. Just love it. Live it to the fullest. Respect, love, spread happiness. And just love your family and have a good time. Rest in peace to Angry Man. Man, big love to him. And big love to his family. Because I don't know what they're really going through. Cucurella, for me, did his job well, people today. I can't really blame him. He tried his best. He's a really, really good player overall, people. But just, I think, attackingly, he's not good enough. And this is why I say he's not a Chelsea standard. I still believe, I know you people will laugh at me, but I still believe if we, like, let's say we bring a room at Almiron, just an example, and he's a manager who plays a back 3, I think Cucurella can play LCB really well. But I don't think he's a left back for a club like Chelsea at Chelsea's level. And that's the reality, people. And coming on to Caicedo, I think again he was really sluggish today, making poor fouls, but overall did his job again really well. So for me, Caicedo, I'll again give a 6. Did his job well, but overall he could have been better. Still gave poor fouls away and poor free kicks away, but still that was again a fine performance overall. And in this season, another positive has been that Caicedo has slowly got his form up for Chelsea, and he has done well. And Enzo for me again has to be a 6. I think he tried his best again today. He was good in some moments, but overall could not absolutely stamp his authority in the game, but still fine, did his job. And I still believe there's a lot to go and there's a lot to prove to people. And Conor Gallagher for me has to be a 6 again, people. I think defensively, I think he did really well. Attackingly, again, you saw an opportunity where he had a chance to take a shot and he just put the ball back again in the middle of the pitch. That's the way Conor Gallagher. He's not good attackingly, but he's really, really like good defensively. He's not good attackingly, but good defensively. And I still believe in the games against bottom teams, we can drop him. But teams against the big matches, we cannot drop him in those matches. And still he did a fine job. Mediocre, poor today, did not really seize his opportunity today, and just not good enough right now. And Cole Palmer tried his best for me, has to be a 7. Did his best, one of still our best player on the pitch, and did his best. But again, it was the same old problem. He was trying his best, but there was no other attacker that was really ready to step it up with him. And that's been the reality with us for a very, very long time, people. And big up Srishti, my sister. Big up, I hope Srishti you're well and good. And big up to you, yeah, big up to you. And Jackson, again a 4. And it's been the same old reality. What do I say, man? I love Nico, brilliant footballer, amazing footballer, but he's really poor in front of goal. And that's the reality. I just cannot say much on him because I've already said a lot. But I think overall, brilliant footballer, but pathetic in front of goal. Isazi came on, got rinsed by Doku, and Mudryk came on. Only contribution was putting the free kick out of the play on the final chance for us, and that sums up Mudryk's career at Chelsea. Sterling came on, had a chance, but Chilwell did not want to pass to him, so can't even blame him for that. And Chilwell came on, he had the chance to get us an equalizer, and he absolutely fluffed his line. And guys, on the video, I just want to discuss that again, it's just the same old story. What can I really say? The same old story for Chelsea. We start the game well, we play well, we really, really play some good football here, and you get positive. We have chances, we miss those chances, VAR robs us, and again, it's the same old story. Big up to Smash, bye, big support of the channel, big up my brother. Hopefully, bye, you're all and good. But bro, I'm just broken, man. I'm just broken, man. This was disappointing. And bro, the biggest problem, Sumesh bhai, the biggest problem is I can't even be angry on the players. I think they tried the best. I really believe they tried their best. I cannot be angry at the manager, Sumesh bhai, because I think the manager today, he out-tactic Pep Guardiola again today. He absolutely out-tactic Pep Guardiola again today. I can't even blame him. The reality for me, Sumesh bhai, is that again, the same old at Wembley. The players fluff their lines because they're young and inexperienced. VAR robs us again, and in the end, a defensive last in consideration. City get the goal, and then it was all over. The reality we're facing, and again, Nico Jackson, brilliant footballer, but he's one of the worst players in front of goal, and that's been the reality with him for a very, very long time. And again, I really don't know what will I say. I just want to say I still overall I'm proud of the performance of the team because I do believe they tried their best. But again, to be really honest, people, how many times can I keep coming here and saying proud of the team, they tried their best and all that stuff? At some point, you have to cross the final line. That's the reality with the team. I just can't always say they tried their best. The manager, he did his best, and again, but how much time can we keep saying that? I agree, Poch was good today, but same old, and that's been the reality with Chelsea, my bro. And people, up the Chelsea. I'll make a video very soon on 5 things learned in this game. Do check it out. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Thank you. Wishing you all the best. Have a good day.